오늘 오전 시카고 시의회에서 이메뉴엘 시카고시장이 경찰 개혁과 관련해 특별연설을 했습니다.
A young man from Chicago died in the streets of Chicago. Nothing can excuse what happened to Laquan McDonald.
시카고 경관 반다이크의 과잉 대응을 포함한 경찰의 문제에 대해 시장으로서의 책임을 인정했습니다.
I take responsibility for what happened because it happened on my watch. And if we're going to fix it, I want you to understand it's my responsibility with you. But if we're also going to begin the healing process, the first step in that journey is my step, and I'm sorry.
이메뉴엘 시장은 경찰 시스템의 개혁이 시급하다고 전하는 한편 경찰의 꾸준한 교육과 책임, 성찰을 주문했습니다. 시장은 또 전직 검사, 경찰청장, 법대 교수로 구성된 태스크포스가 경찰의 전면을 검토하고 개혁안을 도출할 것이라고 말했습니다.
They have committed to delivering a report to the public by the end of March that clearly identifies the problems and offers real solutions to each and every one of them. They will look at the Bureau of Internal Affairs at the police department, which investigates corruption. They will look at the Independent Police Review Authority, which investigates police shootings and citizen complaints. But I fully understand that the public's patience is limited. You want answers? You want corrective action? You deserve both, and you will get both. To be clear, this task force will not be guided or directed by my office. Their job is to get out all the facts about the police department and the reforms and the changes that must be adopted.
이와 함께 시카고 경찰청장 인선 작업에 착수했다면서 그동안 존 에스칼렌테 경찰청장 대행이 조직을 이끌 것이라고 전했습니다.
The search has begun for a new superintendent to lead the work in changing this culture and to lead the department. In the meantime, Acting Superintendent John Escalante has already taken some initial steps. Last weekend, he announced that there will be zero tolerance for patrol officers who fail to properly engage dash cams. He has taken the step to expand the use of body cameras to a third of our districts. He will also retrain police for de-escalating tense situations and minimizing the use of force. And he will recommit to reinvigorating our community policing strategies. Chicago is where the whole idea of community policing began.
이메뉴엘 시장은 연설 끝부분에서 차별 없는 평등한 사회를 만들어야 한다고 강조하며 연설 중 단 한 번에 그친 박수를 끌어냈습니다.
One young man asked me a simple question that gets to the core of what we're talking about. He said, "Do you think the police would ever treat you the way they treat me?" And the answer is no. And that is wrong. And that has to change in this city. That has to come to an end, and end now. No citizen is a second-class citizen in the city of Chicago. If my children are treated one way, every child is treated the same way. There is one standard for our young men. And we can do everything that we are talking about. But it comes down to one simple thing. It's what we are taught when we're children and what we hope to teach our children as parents. And that is the value of respect. We can have the training, we can have the leadership, we can have the manual, but it is what is in here that we need to call out onto the streets of Chicago. Because respect is earned. Respect is a two-way street.
이어진 기자회견에서 이메뉴엘 시장은 1년이나 끌게 된 맥도날드 사건에 대해 속도를 내달라고 압력을 넣지 못한 것은 자신의 실수라고 인정했습니다.
The city's policy is that when the investigations are done, they make their claims. We're going to make everything public. I needed to actually add a sentiment that I did not give voice to. It was a sentiment of the public. It was a sentiment of the young men I've sat with that while yes, it's going on and we want to protect the integrity, you need to have the sense of urgency of justice, not just to the conclusion of what you're doing, but to how long it's taking is building. And we were, in one way or another, by following a time-honored practice, you could clearly say we were adding to the suspicion and distrust, and I did not fulfill the job in the magnitude of being a mayor because their voice matters, and I should have used my voice so their concerns were amplified.
한편 이메뉴엘 시장의 사임을 촉구하는 집회는 시카고 여러 곳에서 계속되고 있습니다.